Welcome to Today Sports Live.
Oh, we're live here. Okay.
It's our first hockey show.
We're talking college football today.
Edition of Baseball Today.
Football Today back here.
Welcome back to basketball today.
Got the double box. Bring it on, baby.
This is giving me Russell Westbrook vibes.
I'm just too strong.
Well, there goes the encyclopedia.
Him and Rihanna would create like a mega mind.
We
That's
put
really
this
good.
decision on a coin flip, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Ginzer City, Ginzer City.
More
We
perfect that we
all
brought
have
that today.
computers in front of us.
Right, and that is why we skip hooping.
Yeah.
The spitting image of Cooper Cup.
Ricky Patalco about to lose his mind.
Kadarius Toney, Ni Hao, you better start learning Chinese.
We got two Rangers fans here. So
No, no.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Today Sports Live. This is baseball. I'm Jeremy. We got Justino. We got Brennan. We got Ben. No Pirates fans here today, by the way. Don't worry about that. There will be no Pirates bias at all today. But on the bright side, we do have playoffs baseball. We have a live playoffs baseball. It's actually kind of cool. They got it in our cameras today, so we get to look at the camera and watch baseball at the same time. It's like the best thing that could happen. Currently, the Diamondbacks are up 3-1 over the Phillies in the bottom of the second. We will keep you guys live with any updates throughout the pace of the game. And like I said, we have playoff baseball. So let's kick it off. Tonight, our second game of the night, which we're going to start with first, is, of course, Rangers-Astros Game 7. We got Max Scherzer on the mound, facing off against, why am I blank? Christian Javier. There we go. Yeah. Max Scherzer, not great in his one start. What are we thinking for tonight? Just so you know what you got.
I would like to say let's make it 7 in a row for the road team in this series. 6 straight road wins for the road team in this series. Let's make it 7. Jeremy, I mean, Texas has been hitting the baseball at an incredible rate this whole series. Their whole entire infield hits, Josh Young, Marcus Semien, Corey Seager, they all hit. They're a great team, and I think, I'll go see in the outfield. He's so great. But I think the Phillies fans should be nervous to play Texas if they do end up winning tonight, just because of the way they've been pitching Eovaldi, Montgomery, who's a Yankee pitcher, former Yankee. They're just great pitchers overall, and Eovaldi has World Series experience, so I'd be worried if I'm Philly fans.
See, the thing is about the playoffs is pitching. Pitching all comes down to pitching. And tonight we got Scherzer, who's obviously struggled heavily, and then we got Christian Javier, who's had great success in the playoffs so far.
Javier's good this postseason.
So I don't really trust Max just because of how bad he did, but the Rangers' offense just exploded.
Exactly.
There's so much.
Corey Seager should have been an MVP
grand slam.
Could have won the MVP if he wasn't
played
hurt.
more.
It wasn't
Absolutely. But I don't know. I like this offense in this game, despite the bad pitching matchup.
Well, unfortunately, I think this is where the all the road teams winning every game in the series so far ends. I think Christian Javier, his electric disappearing fastball is going to be too much for the Rangers to handle. Max Scherzer's been struggling. And the Astros offense hasn't been bad, too. Jose Altuve is having a great series. And a player to watch out for tonight, I think, is Michael Brantley, who owns Max Scherzer. He has a slash line of 367, 389, and 755 with 3 home runs against Max Scherzer.
Yeah. Did you see that?
Scherzer killer.
Did you see that
He's a Scherzer killer.
Did you see that meme of Altuve? Did you see that meme of Altuve when he was like, Altuve earned screen time?
Altuve is incredible.
Because he got like a good hit or something like that.
I mean,
Altuve is an incredible clutch hitter.
Yeah,
he
is.
One of the best.
It's going to be a good game to watch. I mean, either way, I think whoever comes out of this series is going to be, hard for whichever team comes out of the game that's going on right now, which, of course, we do have our Phillies and our Diamondbacks.
Absolutely.
I came in trying to start the talking about, Aaron Nola and Merrill Kelly. Nola's gotten tagged for 3 runs so far. He's not pitching good for the first time all postseason. How do you think the rest of this game plays out as Kyle Schwarber gets walked?
Well, I think, one of the notes I had written down for this was I said the Diamondbacks were going to have to attack Nola early and get runs on the board early, and that's exactly what they did.
What's happening
it's 3-1 right now. But you still got to watch out for the Phillies offense. It's elite. They have 3 players who have 5 home runs so far this postseason. You just got to watch Aaron Nola, of course. It looks like maybe he settled down, struck out 3 Diamondbacks in the first inning, hopefully. We will see. But you got to keep attacking the Phillies if you want to win this game. 3 runs probably isn't enough with this offense.
It's just hard coming into Philly with that environment, with that hostile environment. And the Phillies or the Diamondbacks, they've been doing good against Aaron Nola, which very much shocked me. But Merrill Kelly looks like he's holding his own. Hopefully he can get out of this runners on the corners, 2 outs. But Yeah, I think I hope that Arizona wins because McChrystal.
Yeah.
We want to see
Shout out Alex
McChrystal.
McChrystal.
Yeah, we want to see him lose.
But look, coming into the game, I do, not like to see Alex McChrystal get all these big wins. But I thought Philly would end it tonight. And overall, right now, 3-1, like we said, the game's already started. If they don't end it tonight, I think they end it tomorrow. I think when you're at home, you're going to get at least one win if you're the Phillies. I don't think you're going to lose both games at home to Arizona. You have a great playoff environment. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, tomorrow night, if you lose this game, will be an 8:00 game, which is a night game, which they're very good at. Yeah. So, I mean, watch out for the rest of this game. That's 3-1. The Phillies are coming back a little bit, so we'll see what happens.
A lot to look out for tonight. Definitely really impressive with how the Diamondbacks have played so far. I think we all kind of counted them out. A lot of people thought, Phillies in 5, Phillies in 6.
Sort of what happened to the Phillies last year. They were counted out a lot.
Exactly. The more you get counted out, and the Diamondbacks just don't care. They just keep playing their game. Kelly, did he strike out? I'm going to have to be a spoiler real quick.
Yeah.
He does strike out Trey Turner on this next pitch.
Wow.
There you go.
Sorry, I'm a spoiler for everybody in the studio.
Wow.
I'm just a little bit ahead of you guys. Close your eyes. Don't watch this next pitch.
Oh, Bryce Harper.
He gets struck out.
Oh, that's unfortunate with runners in scoring
With
position.
Bryce Harper on deck, though, he is their first baseman. He's played great all year, transitioning to that new position. Between him, Jose Abreu, who's also been raking in this series, had a very rough start to his year.
Great.
He's been great so far. Give me you guys' favorite first baseman of all time, and I'm going to need your claims as to why they're the best first baseman of all time. So, with that being said, Brennan,
all right,
take us away.
Here we go.
See what this is going to be.
We are going to the
We're
board
going to the
right
board.
now.
It's board day.
Today.
All right.
What you got?
My favorite first baseman.
There we go.
Pirates legend John Nagowski. He played 33 games for the Pirates in what was it, like 2021, right?
2021.
2021.
Yes,
we claimed him off waivers from the St. Louis Cardinals.
What a legend.
And he came here.
He's a
and
Pirates
he
legend.
was a Pirates legend. He hit 267, 1 home run, 14 RBIs. He got into a fight with Marcus Stroman at one point. But one of the real reasons why he is my GOAT, why he is my favorite first baseman, was because of the Instagram account, the John Nagowski Instagram account, like back in the day, back like the 2021 Pirates season. When he came over here, there were so many like Pirates fan accounts, like meme pages going around social media. And John Nagowski was one of the big ones. Him and Kai Tom, those two Instagram accounts, they kind of blew up.
Are crazy.
And I also ran a Pirates meme account, and the three of us just like made so many posts about these two players and about the entire 2021 Pirates team, which was really bad.
He's a dedicated baller.
He
cared a lot about the sport.
He cared a lot about
As
baseball.
a Pirates fan, I know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Great
they get the
player.
number
Great
69, wore it too. Wore it like a legend. John Nagowski.
We're proud.
What else can I say?
We're proud of John.
The go to first base right here.
More to be said.
It's this man. Yeah, what more to be said?
Here you go.
He's the GOAT.
All right.
I would
Ben?
have one claim
your pick
against that. Yoshi Tsutsugu was also on that team.
Tsutsugu
The first
was also
baseman.
there.
You would not know who that
I would not know.
was.
You're right.
He was a much better
I
first
am
baseman.
I
not
don't
a
know
Pirates
about that.
fanatic. I apologize. This is the wrong show for me today. But Ben, give
Well,
me your pick.
My favorite and probably one of the best of all time, Albert Pujols. The list goes on. He's got six Silver Slugger awards. He's got
Unbelievable.
over 700 home runs. He's got, he got 2 Gold Gloves. The list just goes on and on and on. I mean, look at him. He's against the Pirates. You're raking against the Pirates, but way past his prime.
40 years old.
He was able to get. He was able to
That's what
get.
happens.
He was able to
Could
get
not
700 home runs
disappoint.
in his final year. But just overall, even though he was on the Angels, he wasn't very good on the Angels. But who's good on the Angels these days, except for
Yeah.
Mike Trout,
Nobody.
Shohei
Nobody.
Ohtani?
Ohtani's doing
So,
it
They
himself.
can't win with
yeah,
Trout.
I,
Can't win.
I guess
it's just undoubtedly Albert Pujols is my favorite
There
and
we go.
probably one of the best of all time.
That's an easy go. A much more
Pujols
reasonable
is
argument.
good.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know about that.
a little bit more reasonable.
I don't know. I don't know if I go
John
against John
Nagowski
Nagowski.
was pretty
Yeah, I
good.
don't know.
I don't
That's
know
a
about
pretty,
that.
pretty good one there for Brennan, but I don't know if I'd go against him.
I wouldn't.
Pujols is a great player.
Pujols is
Yeah,
phenomenal.
very
Tremendous
good.
player.
Very
Just,
good.
Pirates killer.
Do you have a more
Pirates
traditional
killer.
pick? Or are we going back to the goats?
I am not going to go back to the GOATs of the Pirates. I'm going to go with the traditional pick for my pick, and it's going to be
There we
Lou
go.
Gehrig.
There we go.
Very old school, very.
wow.
You're a Yankees
Oh,
fan,
yeah.
Jeremy. You'll
Love me some
appreciate
Lou
this.
Gehrig.
Lou Gehrig, 11 years in a row, he batted 300 or better. That is a stat that is incredible. I mean, you're batting 300 any year, and you're batting it 11 years in a row. That's amazing. You're a 7-time World Series champion, which means you're a consistent winner, and you're playing alongside Babe Ruth in the famous Great Bambino in the Yankees. He was a tremendous player all around. And, if you're talking about the GOAT of first base, this guy has to be it. He created a challenge, the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, because of his disease, basically. And he, and people were, crazy over that. Like, was it 8 years ago or something? 2015, 2014.
I think it was something like that.
But he was a great player, and I think he's one of the best first basemen of all time. Just incredible player.
I like it. I like it.
Did he ever win any MVPs?
He won two.
Two MVPs. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
And as we are talking, are you good?
That's it.
You made your case. All right.
I made my case.
We will welcome you back to the table now.
Yeah. Thank you.
You've been accepted back in. On the topic of MVPs, he had plenty. John Nagowski probably had at least 4.
He definitely had 5.
5. Okay, great. There we go. We're going to jump into a fun little game, and we're going to try to guess all of the MVPs since 2000. We're going to have 6 minutes on our clock to do so. I will give you guys the go-ahead once we are ready, once we are set up. All right, and we're going to start. We're going. Give me MVPs. Give me it.
All right.
What you guys got?
Aaron Judge with 2022. And then
There we go.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Ohtani. There we go.
Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt.
We're
Jose
just going right
Abreu.
on the board. Yeah, Abreu.
Abreu. There we go. We'll keep going down.
Freeman.
Ready?
Freeman.
And Harper.
Yeah, Bryce
Bryce
Harper.
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 2021.
Trout. Yeah, Mike
Trout's
Trout.
gonna
Yeah,
take
he's
up
going
a
to take up
couple.
a couple.
There we go.
Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, Bellinger.
2019.
Josh Donaldson, 2015.
Yeah.
Donaldson. Yeah.
Mookie Betts.
That's
Mookie
Mookie Betts.
Betts.
Chris
Christian
Bryant.
Yelich.
Chris Bryant,
Chris Bryant,
2016.
2016.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yelich.
Great year for
Yelich.
him.
Not Chris Yelich.
2018.
There we go.
Altuve.
Altuve.
That's
Stanton.
Giancarlo
Yeah,
Stanton,
is it
right?
Giancarlo?
Yeah.
That would be Giancarlo.
Yeah.
I did not know he won.
Clayton Kershaw.
Kershaw won it. That's
Kershaw,
one of the few.
2014. Huge
Yep.
year in 2014.
2012, we're going to get Verlander in there.
Yeah.
Just get the pitches out of the way.
Andrew
Yeah,
McCutcheon,
McCutcheon,
2013.
yeah,
There we go,
Andrew
the Pirates
McCutcheon.
fanatics.
Miguel Cabrera.
Detroit,
Yeah,
yeah,
Miguel
Philip plays.
Cabrera.
He's in there as a third baseman, which
Yeah,
is
Yeah, that's
that's
kind of
kinda-
he hasn't
yeah.
been a third baseman
Yeah.
forever.
I guess
Buster
Posey.
Posey.
Buster
Yeah.
Posey,
Buster
2012.
Posey, there we go. All right, we
Okay, that's
have
Ryan
Ryan
Braun.
Braun.
making
Yeah,
great
I think
time.
that's
We're making
Ryan
great time here. It's gonna
Josh
go Josh
Hamilton.
Hamilton is going to
Josh
take that one.
Hamilton.
Joey
Joey
Votto.
Votto. We're doing good here.
That's
Joe
Mauer,
Mauer.
right?
Joe Mauer.
Pujols would be here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pedroia?
Yeah,
Justin
Yeah,
Pedroia.
Pedroia.
Might not spelled that right.
There we go. There we go.
There
Got
you
it.
got it.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Yankees third baseman.
Alex
Ichiro,
Rodriguez.
Ichiro
Rodriguez.
2001, right?
He takes up a couple.
Is that
Ichiro. It's
Ichiro?
Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy
Yeah, Jimmy
Rollins.
Rollins.
It's a random
That's
one.
Chris Sewell was that
2006 is Justin Morneau.
Oh, it is more no.
Pirates
There we
legend.
go.
Ryan Howard. Ryan
Ryan
Howard.
Howard.
Brian
Yeah,
Howard.
Ryan
yeah.
Howard.
Anaheim.
That's
Vladimir
Vlad
Guerrero.
Vlad Guerrero Sr.
Guerrero. Yep. There we
Bonds.
go. Barry
Bonds.
Bonds. Of course, going to take a couple. We're doing great. We
Oh
got
my
3
God.
more. Oakland shortstop.
Well, Giambi's going to be on that.
Giambi,
right?
yeah,
For-
Giambi's
that's gotta be first
2000.
base. Yeah.
Jeff Kent.
Oh,
Jeff
Jeff Kent
Kent.
takes
Oh,
that. All right, we got one more.
wow.
We got one more. All
Jeff
right.
came out
All
of
right.
there.
In 2 minutes, we've made it through 45 of the 46.
Oh,
Wow.
2002
Oakland
Oakland
shortstop.
Who was a
Ooh,
shortstop for
man.
the Oakland A's?
Hello.
That's going to be an
Is
interesting
that like
one.
Ruben Tejada? Or Miguel
Wow.
Tejada? There we go.
Wow.
I guess they're on
Great
Tejada,
one.
but I knew
There
what
we
I was
go.
talking about.
Let's go.
All right, there we go.
That was
That's
a big
46.
round.
We were
That's
too
that's
good.
I don't
pretty
know
phenomenal
Oakland.
if you ask me.
Yeah.
Rattling
kind of
those
irrelevant.
off
I know
one by
Oakland.
one.
I don't know Oakland, which is pretty understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
yeah.
I don't know why I was
That
thinking
hard one
Ruben
a little
Tejada.
bit.
I was trying to
Yeah.
think like Moneyball era players.
Yeah, I
and
know.
just-
Yeah, well, technically,
Moneyball,
yes.
yeah.
Moneyball.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
That's right. When I was watching that movie last night.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
really? Getting ready for the show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And we are going to stay here on our topics of MVPs, guys. We're going to make our cases for next year's MVPs across both of the leagues. We're going to keep our order the exact same way we had it. So, Brennan,
All
take
right.
us away.
So we got my American League MVP next season. This guy has been, I don't want to say snubbed, but he's been right in the MVP conversation for like the last 6 seasons. And for the American League, that's going to be Jose Ramirez.
The most undervalued player.
Like, that's
Oh,
what
yes.
I was going to say.
Unbelievable
For the
player.
last 4 of his 6 seasons, he's finished top 5 in the MVP voting. In one of those seasons, he finished 6th.
Yeah.
His time has to be coming to eventually win
He's great.
win an award like that. He's on an underwhelming Cleveland team,
He
but
is.
that's like he's still one of the best players in baseball, underratedly.
At least
One of the best
300
fighters in
every
One of the best
year.
fighters in
One of the
baseball.
best
Yeah,
fighters in
1-0
baseball.
against
Tim
Tim
He's
Anderson.
got
Yeah.
great hands.
He's
Uh,
great.
Great defensively, great offensively. He's been
Overall.
up there for a
Yeah.
while, and
Yeah.
he just has never gotten over the hump because
No.
I don't think anybody appreciates the
Exactly,
Guardians.
the Guardians.
They just don't
Yeah.
appreciate them as a team because they're
Yeah.
just never in
They're
a
just-
conversation.
why would you
They're just
appreciate
always
them?
there.
Never in a
you know,
conversation.
They're
They
like a
do.
team.
Yeah.
They're always
Always
just
just
They're
there.
just mid every year.
They're mid, yeah.
Ever since 2016.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
time's just
They
been
made
like
the
that.
playoffs a decent amount.
Yeah,
the
but
last
Exactly,
few years.
but
They've been playing in a
they
bad
make the
division.
playoffs.
They
They don't make the
traded a lot
playoffs.
of
They don't make the
pitchers,
World
yeah.
Series.
I don't know if
Like,
they made past
it's-
the
Yeah.
ALDS.
They have not, no. Not made it to the LCS. They lost the
Mm-hmm.
Yankees a time or two.
Yeah.
All right. your NL pick?
My NL pick is Mookie Betts. If it weren't for Acuna, he'd probably be winning the award this year.
Absolutely.
But he's having a career year this season. He's arguably a top 5 player in baseball.
Easily.
I would say easily. He's like a fine wine. He's only going to get better with age. But yeah, no. If it weren't for Acuna, he'd win the MVP award this season. And I think.
You think Acuna slows up next year, though?
Acuna
I
will
feel
definitely
like
be-
Acuna's gonna
Acuna will
replicate.
definitely be up.
He
I don't think
might
he's
be
gonna
able to
not-
replicate,
not 70
but it's hard to
stolen bases,
it's
not
hard to
70 stolen
replicate an
bases.
MVP season. I'm not saying he's going to be a bad
That's fair.
player. He's still going to be a great player, one of the best players in baseball.
Yeah.
Back to
But I
back's
don't
hard.
think he
Back-to-back
back to
is
back
really
is very
really
hard.
in
Yeah.
baseball.
And I think Mookie Betts, after seeing how close he was this year, he's going to put in the work in the
Mm-hmm.
offseason so he can get there when his
Yeah.
second MVP
Maybe we'll
award.
bulk up so we can do good in the home run derby.
That's right.
I think
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
gonna go
that was
over
kind of
and
an underwhelming
That was a very
performance, but he didn't really
underwhelming
expect
Did we have
this.
any
I
expectations?
didn't-
guess he
I
doesn't
didn't
have it
think
for
so.
himself, I don't
He
think.
was like, I'm just trying to go out
I'm
here.
glad
and
he
get
was
some
in it.
right,
homers.
yeah.
I'm glad he was in it.
It's like
He got the
Albert
experience.
Pujols.
Right. Well, Pujols actually hits home runs.
I know.
Yeah.
But like
But
at
Mookie
the
Betts-
age of 40,
Mookie
what
Betts-
was the last
That's
year?
Yeah, I guess.
he
Yeah, I
made
guess that's
yeah,
just
like
so
the
unreal.
semifinals.
It's fun to watch
Of course.
Mookie play. I think
Yeah.
he's one of the most exciting guys in
Mhm.
baseball.
He is.
There's nothing
Total
to
splash.
Yeah, absolutely. Always splash. He always looks good. Got plenty of drip. But Ben,
All right.
we're gonna go into your picks here. Who you got?
We'll start in the National League. We'll go with the who's going to win this year. Ronald Acuna's teammate Matt Olson. This
Quad
guy,
hitter
this
this
guy's
postseason.
going to go into next year. This guy's hit over 50 home runs. There's no way he's going to go for 60
Yeah,
next year.
he's got a chance.
Along
here,
with
yeah.
like the over 120 some RBIs.
Yeah.
Like
Led the league in
there's-
RBIs. Led the league in
aside from
homers.
stolen bases, this guy's one
He
of
was
the best.
shadowed
Yeah,
by
he
his
just got
teammate this year
overshadowed
because
by
of
This
his
guy's
teammate,
one of the
yeah.
best hitters
Overshadowed.
in the game, and I feel like if he's gonna win the MVP next year, he's got to replicate what he's doing this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Plus, he's got to go over the top. He's got to
Yeah.
do something.
He's got to
different.
be the
Yeah.
He's gotta
main
win a
face
Gold
on
Glove.
that.
Like a
He's got to
game
be the main
seven
face
home
on
run.
that
Yeah.
Braves
He's
team.
It's
got
hard
to.
to overshadow.
But it's hard to
Ronald Acuna.
overshadow
Yeah.
Ronald Acuna for sure.
You can't.
But
Yeah, you can't
for the-
overshadow
for
him.
Another
the-
guy hard to overshadow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this
Yeah.
guy's one of the most
Super
young
hot at the end of the year,
talents
super hot at
in the
end of
game.
year.
This guy's
Mhm.
only 22 years old, and he's compiled 37 stolen bases, 32 home runs, over 100 RBIs. This
Yeah.
guy
Easy
is
30-30.
He's incredible.
yeah, it's wild for a 22-year-old, and
He
yet the
struggled at the
Seattle
beginning
Mariners.
of the year too.
Yeah.
Very.
The
The
he's
Seattle
not
Mariners
getting
Mariners
back.
play good
can't
until
seem
late.
to find playoff success. I feel like if it weren't for Otani's great season before he
Yeah.
went down, he would
Last
have
year they
this
were
in the
great in
bag.
the playoffs. They made one
Yeah.
of a wild card round, but
Yeah.
besides that, they haven't been very
Yeah.
successful.
Mhm.
It's
So
unfortunate. I want to see
It's-
Seattle get over the hump. They're definitely a
It's
fun
only a
team to
matter of
watch.
time
Yeah.
before he
It's-
wins MVP.
next year's their year.
Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna
Next year's
happen.
the year.
it's a
And
matter of time.
It's also
yeah.
Julio
gonna
I think
happen.
we've
Rodriguez.
been,
Yeah.
we've been calling that out since his rookie year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since
Yeah.
he easily
People
won
are calling
Rookie of
out
the Year.
his
generational
rookie year
talent.
to win
Yeah,
MVP.
true that.
All right, so my MVP picks for this year.
Talk about
One of
Mr.
the
Fine
players
Wine.
that's playing right now, tonight, 8 o'clock. Corey Seager, one of the best hitting shortstops in baseball. If he didn't get hurt, like I don't know, in like May or June during this year, he would have been an MVP. He probably would have won the MVP in the American League. He was hitting so well. He's hitting well over 330
He'll
this
probably
season.
end up, what, top 3 in
He's
voting?
top 2 right now in
Yeah,
voting right
I
now.
mean,
So he's
gonna be up
an
there while
incredible
missing
player,
50
and
games.
I feel like the Dodgers were foolish to get rid of him. Picking Trey Turner over him, who is now a Philly, and picking him over
As Bryce Harper strikes out.
picking him over Corey
I was
Seager
about
is
to say
just
that.
incredible to me because like they could have kept him for like maybe less money than they thought they would have, and now he's on Texas potentially going to a World Series. So
Making
that's
a whole lot of money
incredible.
there.
Yeah.
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 Holy
And let's
moly.
talk about another LA Dodger who's currently on the team, Freddie Freeman. I think he's going to win the National League MVP last year. Listen, he had his best or most hits in a single season this season. He had 211 this past year, which
Yeah.
is incredible to think about because he was so great at in Atlanta, and whenever he played there, he never got over 200 hits. But last year he got 200 hits, and he was just incredible with the way he played. And I don't think it's that crazy to think that he could get one of the best hitting seasons of all time, get close to Ichiro's number next year of 262. I don't think it's out of the question.
All right.
I think Freddie Freeman's just been that type of player, and he's
He-
been
Not
this
really,
postseason.
really incredible over his past career.
He's in
I
a
mean,
stacked lineup. He has a
like
lot of
besides
protection.
like
Yeah.
him and Betts, the Dodgers really
Yeah.
struggled this year, and
Not
he was incredible,
especially in the
He's-
playoffs.
They struggled
always
because they didn't
struggle.
have a
They
lot of
always
hitting.
struggle in the playoffs.
Freeman's
Playoffs are the
one of the reasons they
Yeah.
got there.
One of the big
Incredible
humps they
player.
can never get over, is the playoffs.
Except if they're 2020.
Right. Yeah. Well,
Seriously.
Yeah,
do
2020.
we count that as the playoffs? What's
The
deal
Mickey
there?
Mouse playoffs.
I still think it's the
Mickey
World
Mouse
Series.
playoffs.
A World Series is a World Series.
I think
to
you
me.
count it as a World Series. Yeah.
I do
Yeah,
love
you
the Corey
have to.
Seager pick. I'd love to see him win. That'd probably be my
Yeah.
AL pick
Yeah.
personally.
Mhm.
And
He's a great player.
I don't even know who in the NL I would.
There's
pick
just a whole
off the
slew
top
of
my
guys
head.
that could win it.
Talking about a random slew of people. We're gonna go jump into our immaculate grid for today. It's been rough for all of us to not have looked at it already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the Pirates on here. This is perfect.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Seems
Seems
like
like
we're
we're
gonna
going to
plan
plan this
for the show.
This is a perfect board. All right, I'm gonna let you guys take it away, you Pirates fans.
We can go Richard Rodriguez. For
Atlanta,
Pirates,
Pittsburgh.
Braves,
Rod.
yeah.
Pirates, Braves, yeah. Richard
Rich
Rodriguez.
Rod.
Wow.
Richard Rodriguez.
That's going to be very low.
You can go.
What's our
Yeah,
percentage
we'll
that we're
see.
gonna get for this one?
Oh my god.
You can go,
2%,
you can
2%,
go
that's
McCutcheon
good.
for 300 plus average.
Probably gonna be pretty common.
You can also go
Did
Reynolds.
Santana?
I don't think he did.
Santana
Reynolds
didn't.
did. I know
let me think
that.
of Freddie Sanchez.
Freddie Sanchez.
Freddie Sanchez.
Freddie
Yeah, he
Sanchez.
won the batting
Did
title in
Marte bat over
2007. Yeah,
300?
you could. What?
On the
Did Marte?
Pirates?
I don't think he did. No,
Mhm.
you'd probably get Freddie Sanchez.
Freddie Sanchez.
Jason Bay too.
Yeah, he definitely is.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
That's
Well done.
But
Born outside
Born
of the
outside
U.S.
the US.
Andy Rodriguez.
Anybody.
He good. Gregory
Andy
Polanco.
Rodriguez.
You
Polanco.
could go
Rodriguez.
so
Go
many
Polanco.
guys.
Go Polanco.
Go
Go
Polanco.
Polanco.
Go Polanco.
Love it.
Yeah, he's in
We're
another
knocking all
league.
the Pirates
He's in
down.
another
Just
league.
get all the Pirates
He's the
done.
most-
Yeah, get them all out of the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Make it easy.
He's the most home runs in like the KBO or something. Right
Yeah,
now.
he's,
Boom.
in,
3%.
he's playing
There we go, 3%.
international right now. Great player.
St. Louis, you can do. Oh, you want to save him?
St. Louis, Atlanta. Who could you do? You could do.
Iglesias, right?
Yeah.
Crazy
it's
how
true.
Yeah,
Was
was
he-
he so?
Was he?
No,
St.
he
Louis?
was.
You
He
can
might
do
not have been
Angels,
St. Louis.
Older
And then the Reds, right?
You know, Maddox, but
Yeah, you could go with one of those two guys.
Mm-hmm.
It
right?
might be
Did
high.
Maddox?
Might be
I'm
high.
right, right?
Might
That
be
Maddox. Wait,
high.
hold up. Before you put it in, I am right that Maddox. There's one of the, was it him or no? It was Smoltz who pitched for St. Louis, right?
Maybe.
Am I
Might have
blanking
been.
on this?
Might have been.
Smolt.
We'll hold off on
think
that
it
one
might
for a
have been, yeah.
second.
There's an obvious one for that one. The guy that's on the Braves.
There-
Oh, Marcell
gosh.
Ozuna.
Ozuna.
Marcell
Ozuna,
Ozuna, yeah,
Braves,
yeah.
and in fact,
There you go.
played
Yeah.
for St. Louis.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
This is we're in Cade's department right now.
During a
St.
batting
Louis
average,
batting
you can go
season.
That's got to be
Goldschmidt.
you
Goldschmidt.
can do Goldschmidt.
You do it.
I mean, there's
I was thinking
so
about
many
David
answers.
Yeah.
Epstein.
You could also do Yachty for the born
David
outside.
Eckstein.
Yachty's
Yachty's-
gonna be
Dude, I was thinking about
Yachty's
him.
gonna
I don't
be
know
a-
if
he's gonna be a big
300.
one.
You got to think of somebody random on.
Was
the team
Jordan
right now.
Walker born outside?
I don't think so.
I don't
Jordan
know.
Walker.
Let's
wasn't
see
there.
what random guys are.
What
on.
about like
Uh,
on Pirates? Johan Oviedo. Did he ever?
Johan Oviedo.
Did he
Couldn't tell
ever
you.
pitch for the Cardinals? I know we
for that
got
one, we'll
him.
just do
He
Gold.
did, he
We'll
did.
just
Did he
take
pitch for the
Goldschmidt.
Cardinals?
He did, yes.
We'll do Goldschmidt
Okay.
for
Do
that
Going
one.
Goldschmidt.
outside of
Yeah,
do Goldschmidt
okay.
for that one.
We'll
That'll
just
definitely.
it'll be the easy.
It'll be-
It's gonna be
17%.
17%.
That's not
It's
bad.
really not bad at all.
Johan Oviedo. did
Johan Oviedo.
I think he did play.
Did
Did he play
for the
St.
Cardinals? I
Louis?
think
He was
did
in the
play
minor
game.
league system.
Are we
But I
sure we
think
wanna
he
be-
did play a
did he
game.
get called up?
But did he play a game?
I think
That's
he
the-
did play a
We could
game.
also go
We need to-
Quintana. I think.
Jose
I don't think
Quintana.
Quintana
Quintana
probably.
definitely did.
Jose
Uh,
Quintana's a good one.
Yeah,
that was who
anybody.
they
I
traded.
think
There's
Oviedo
a lot of
did.
players.
I think he did.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do we go?
Jose
Do we
Quintana.
play it safe and just go like Quintana?
I go Jose.
Just go
Quintana,
Quintana.
yeah, Quintana, yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
Quintana's not really like talked about that much. Yeah,
Point
0.4.
four.
0.4.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
Oviedo would
right.
have been lower.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Oviedo might have
He
been
made it,
lower,
but,
but I don't. We got to play it safe here.
Braves
Mariner.
and
Is
Mariners.
that
Uh,
Robinson?
Robinson Cano.
Cano
Robinson
did
Cano.
play.
did,
Did he?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in Atlanta, yeah.
Yeah, he
was.
did have an
Mhm.
appearance in Atlanta.
Been
22.
all around the league.
300 on Seattle. Go
He goes-
Griffey.
he goes
Ichiro.
Suzuki.
Ichiro, Griffey.
Edgar Martinez did it.
That might be our best bet.
Julio
Uh,
Rodriguez,
Go
I think
Edgar.
it's-
trying to
Julio
think.
might be higher because
Julio's
he's new.
maybe
Has
pretty
Julio
high.
Probably go Edgar
I don't know if he
Martinez.
did though.
I don't-
He might have.
I'd go Edgar Martinez. He definitely.
Let's
did.
try
Edgar Martinez.
Edgar Martinez.
Take it.
Okay.
21.
It's probably
all
one
right.
of the lower ones.
Born outside.
We could say Julio.
That's gonna be
It's-
really
yeah, it's
high.
gonna
I'd
be
say
really high.
Julio.
Who's
Ichiro.
their? Give me like their second. Who's their second baseman?
JP
JP
Crawford
Crawford.
still
JP
back.
Crawford.
He's
Is he
shortstop.
from-
He's
but
a
is he
short-
from-
he's
he's from-
Ameri- He's American.
He's
I
American.
He's
Yeah, I was
American,
gonna
yeah.
say.
Oh man.
Who's
Think-
Who's their third baseman?
Think of the outfield.
Hey,
here.
Eugenio Suarez.
Oh,
Suarez.
Did
Do
Suarez?
Suarez.
Yeah,
Yeah,
try
yeah.
Suarez.
Let's do
Yeah, he
Eugenio
might-
Suarez.
yeah.
yeah, there he is.
That should be
Okay.
good.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
there we go.
93.
Nice.
We're sub
go.
100.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
Good.
That's
We don't.
beautiful.
We haven't lost.
Sub
Yeah.
100.
We're too good.
Yeah,
Thank you,
that's
Cade,
great.
for the call out. Much appreciated.
Awesome.
All right, we're gonna get into our that's clipped. There was a beautiful play made by a fan on a home run hit. I believe it was last night or 2 nights
Oh, I
ago.
saw this.
Yeah.
that's-
Dude,
It's
just
the most
nonchalantly
it's the
catches
most
it.
nonchalant thing I've
He
ever
just
seen.
like sticks his hand up.
Yeah.
Um,
How does that not like?
he doesn't
sting?
react.
It probably does sting.
He doesn't do anything. He just
Like,
boom.
no reaction.
he like extends out to the ball and he's just holding it. He's like, great.
It's like, hey, I caught the ball.
That's
Crazy
gotta
how
be-
he's
that's
like,
gotta be just
yeah.
one of those like
He's caught him
skillful
over a
things you
bunch
can
of
do.
no
No
reaction
reaction.
gloves.
He's just sitting
No,
there like,
Wearing the
absolutely.
LSU jersey.
Are you
He's
guys-
just got.
Are you
that
guys
guy.
fans of like taking your gloves to games, or do you just
I usually
straight
do.
up just?
I mean, I feel like at
Sometimes.
times you don't have to, and you could just, know.
I don't
Yeah,
want.
Be
I don't know
just
how.
catch it
I don't.
with
I don't want to know
bare
how it
hands.
feels to catch it barehanded.
I mean, it's not
I feel
that
like
bad.
it's not that
I don't know.
I don't know.
It depends on how hot it's
If
going
it's
to
like
be.
everyday
Yeah.
recruits hitting
If you're taking like a 117 on your
yeah,
hand,
yeah,
Yeah,
then
exactly.
That might not have been
you
120
got to stand there
miles
at
an
Dela
hour.
Cruz home
I
run.
don't
You don't want to be associated with
Mara
that.
Pelli
Yeah.
strikes out.
Yeah, Kelly.
It's fun to
strikes
see
out
all the gloves
Ramuto.
around him. When you look at that, all the gloves around him.
They all,
as
they
he
all
just-
come
as he
around
just
him, and then
catches
it's
it.
just the
Yeah,
one
it's
hand
just
that
the one
sticks
hand
out.
just
and
It's like
stands
the,
up
takes
the
it all.
DeAndre Hopkins video.
Yeah,
For when he goes up against the ball, like the Jordan ad.
Mhm.
Yeah.
His ring goes on.
Yeah,
he
it's the
just
same
extends
same
above
energy
everybody.
almost.
Which was.
I just
great
like his
to
face
watch.
at the
Yeah,
end.
he
Yeah,
just,
he's
like,
just
so
reacting
sitting
like
there.
it.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
he just
care
feels like
about
he's
it.
not
He's
like
not
game,
happy
like
he
nothing
caught it.
happened.
He's just like,
Yeah.
Maybe he gave it to someone. That's why.
Yeah,
It's-
maybe.
might have.
It's Maddie.
All right, we're gonna jump to our second. That's
Great
the
catch.
video from nonchalant to Mr. Michael Phelps.
Oh, my.
Threw out the
Go.
first pitch.
Great.
I believe
Great
in
swimmer.
game
One of the
5.
best.
Yeah.
It was in game 5.
Look at that.
Oh
my
Oh,
goodness.
he's doing
This
the
Michael
warm up.
Phelps thing.
warm up the arms.
Him and Randy Johnson had a moment. I believe it was before his first
Mm-hmm.
pitch. Johnson was throwing him some pitch types. I couldn't find a great video of it. You know,
Hey,
beautiful
got it over
strike.
the plate.
It's there. I don't know why he's saying safe, but
Yeah.
you know,
he doesn't
either
know
way,
baseball.
yeah.
He knows
As
swimming.
a swimmer who swam in high school and also played baseball, it was really cool to see
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
two athletes come
Michael
together
Phelps
like
is
that.
incredible.
Awesome.
Best
Yeah,
swimmer of all
absolutely.
time.
Best
He looks
Olympian
so
of all
like
time.
rugged now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody always saw him with like no
Yeah.
hair. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
now he's
Now
He's
he's
got to
retired
shave down
and
for
he's
like
swimming
fine
though.
wine.
absolutely.
He's like
With
fine wine.
the drag in the water, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Incredible.
It's a watch.
It's a good pitch.
Ball in
the
Rocking
night.
it,
Nice.
rocking
It's
it,
a good
Jordan.
pitch, yeah.
Those
Rocking
are
it,
some
Those
Jordan.
nice
things are
shoes.
shiny.
Rocking them
Yeah, those
too.
are
Yeah.
brand new.
Beautiful.
Throwing
Safe.
out just for
The
the
safe
first
call
pitch.
Wonder if he
for
kept them
no
clean
Make
on
sure
reason.
he
that
didn't
dirt.
mess him up.
I also like the hairstyle.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
we're gonna jump to our
It's
W
good.
moment of the day. This is a little bittersweet for a lot of you people here. Lots of Phillies fans. This is the 30-year anniversary of Joe Carter's Touch 'em all Joe walk-off home run.
One of the best calls I ever listened to.
One of the
It's
best calls.
great.
Us in the broadcast world love this. Just bask in the beauty
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
of the Phillies losing a World Series. There's nothing better.
I'm praying the
Um,
Crystal's watching. Bro.
I hope so.
The Phillies are losing, and this close.
This is you know,
It's not
ruined.
going well for
ruin
him
his
right
day.
now.
Yeah,
Might ruin his day.
His day's
Yeah.
not already ruined at this
Yeah.
He
game.
probably
it
turned
might-
it off when he
uh,
heard the Phillies were losing.
You know, I kind of wish that the fans could like jump on the field again.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
They
That's
should
just
totally
fun.
bring that
This
back,
is one of
like-
the best moments, you know.
There they go, yeah.
If like Corey
Yeah, touch
Seager
'em
hits
all,
like a
Joe.
walk-off home run to win the World
Yeah,
Series,
yeah.
I want to see
Hey,
this.
who's
this
gonna
happen.
stop an entire field of fans
I mean,
from
that's
running
true.
on
It's
to
like
the stadium?
we rush the field at games.
I also
Exactly.
wanna see-
Yeah,
I also
yeah,
wanna see
College
the Blue
college
Jays.
football does that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Why not?
Yeah.
I like to see the Blue Jays
Joe
make it
Carter's
back.
an incredible
Oh
player.
yeah,
Such
absolutely.
for
an
sure.
incredible player.
If they stop disappointing every
Yeah.
postseason.
Yeah, he's just incredible.
There, yeah. Well, the Pirates, yeah.
Well,
Pirates, Blue
They
Jays,
will
they're
make
not
it
gonna
Pirates,
eventually.
Pirates have no
Absolutely.
expectations. Pirates have no
Hey,
expectations.
2032 World Series champions.
2032.
2026. I'll
Lock it in.
take you on
Okay.
that.
2026.
Lock it in.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
He's
all
being
right.
generous.
Yeah.
I'm being generous a little bit, yeah.
2026.
We will get
No,
there.
next
We
year
will
wild
get
card.
there.
Next year's our wild card.
With the roster right now, maybe.
Hey, the Young Bucks.
all the young, yeah.
The Young Bucks.
We
You
bring
know,
in
the
a
Bucks,
first
yeah.
baseman and a pitcher and a good veteran pitcher.
Yeah, let's just
Sky's
discuss
the
the
limit.
offseason plans
And the
right
sky's
now.
the
Yeah.
limit for
The
the
National
Pittsburgh
League
Pirates.
Central.
Let's like extend the show for offseason plans.
Yeah,
you know?
for
Just-
sure.
we got 3 Pirates fans up here. Just extend the
Mhm.
show.
Yankees offseason plans, nobody knows. They're just gonna not win World Series.
Probably not.
Yeah, they'll spend a lot of
Okay.
money.
It'll
Spend
be
a lot of
all
money
right.
on somebody,
Yeah.
get rid of
Hey.
them, and it is what it is. It's the
Yeah.
usual cycle.
We got a big game tonight.
Bring back Aaron Hicks.
Yeah, massive games tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. It is currently 3-1 in the bottom or top of the 4th inning. So tune into that game because that's going to be exciting. Tune into the game tomorrow night. We have shows for the rest of the week. For Ben, for Brendan, for Justino, I'm Jeremy. Thanks for watching Today Sports. We will see you guys tomorrow.